Are you struggling with changing the time zone in your PostgreSQL database running on Docker? You're not alone. Today we're going to tackle this common issue and get your database set to the right time zone. I totally get it. The default time zone is set to UTC, and it can be really frustrating when you want to switch it to something like GMT +2, but it just doesn't work. You're definitely not the only one facing this challenge. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user recently asked, how can I change the time zone of PostgreSQL 9.5 running on Docker? They tried using the command to alter the database time zone, but it didn't work. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this together. So, what could be going wrong? Changing the time zone in PostgreSQL can sometimes be tricky, especially when running in a Docker container. We'll break down the steps to ensure you get it right. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that will help you manage your PostgreSQL time zone settings more effectively. To change the time zone in PostgreSQL running on Docker, the user should first access the PostgreSQL container. This can be done using the Docker command line. Once inside the PostgreSQL command line interface, the user should set the time zone for the session. This can be done with a simple command. To make this change permanent for the database, the user needs to alter the database configuration. This is done with a specific command. After making these changes, the user should verify that the time zone has been updated correctly. This can be done by checking the current time zone setting. Finally, the user should restart the PostgreSQL service to ensure all changes take effect. This can be done from the Docker command line. Fun fact, did you know that PostgreSQL was originally developed at the University of California, Berkeley? It's come a long way since then, but some things like time zone settings can still trip us up. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution suggests specifying the time zone directly in the Docker Compose YML file. You can set the time zone by adding an environment variable for your PostgreSQL service. Here's the crucial tip I promised. Always check your Docker container's environment settings and PostgreSQL configuration after making changes. This will save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. You should now be able to change the time zone in your PostgreSQL database running on Docker. Remember, keeping your settings organized is key. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and don't miss our next video on optimizing your PostgreSQL performance.